Hit the button. I hit the button. We're alive, sir. We are live. What's up, party people? He over here bullying me.
Did you hit the button? I wish I could see the chat. I wonder if I got that other phone.
Get the other phone, fool.
Is anybody in the chat?
Yes, there's a lot of people in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Unfiltered Bro?
Oh, hashtag punchy paint.
Punchy art, man.
Oh, punchy art. I need my glasses. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so we got
Thirsty Rabbit. Thanks to you. I love when he does that. Word. All right, let me see if I can get that other phone.
We got
I'm all unprepared.
Yes, sir.
What's up, bro? How you doing? Yo, Ro did a video like at 3 a.m. of her pond. It was late as hell, and she out there filming all late in the dark, trying not to fish fall in. All right, let me get this thing.
Yo, she said Rob, like I was the last person. I know, bro. What up?
Hey, you better introduce, fool.
Introduce.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah. All right, y'all, party people. Y'all not here for us, this guy or me. You're here for the special guest. We've been trying to get this special guest. It's on my end because I did just change my number and I have been getting a lot of text messages. So, needless to say, for those who have been in the chats throughout the time, y'all have known and seen this person. Give it up for Diego, all the way from Petzotic. What's up, Petzotic?
Hello. How are you?
How are you, man?
I'm good.
Good. Everyone in the chat.
I can't find it.
You can't find it?
I can't find it.
You mukbanging again?
Yeah, I'm mukbanging some cheesy, garlic cheesy bread.
Again?
You found it.
All you eat is cheesy garlic bread, bro? Is that when you wake up? Cheesy garlic bread.
That's Mida. Mida likes this stuff. There's fried chicken over there.
That's true. Yeah, I feel you.
Hey, listen, everybody. Can y'all do me a favor? I straight up, I'm slipping. Can you please shout this out? FishTube's notification, your Facebook, everywhere. All right? There's some people in this chat. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up for Diego. All right? What's up, Diego? How you doing, man?
Andy.
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm liking the goatee. I ain't gonna lie. I'm liking the goatee.
Yeah. I said, that's like, is that really Diego? When he popped up, I was like, that's not him. I got.
You look very intimidating. You look very intimidating.
Yeah.
He looks like a baseball coach right now. He looks like a baseball coach right now. Oh, yeah, definitely a baseball coach. Yep, you're definitely a baseball coach right now.
Great.
Diego, what's new with you, man? What you got going on? What's new? Tell us all about you.
All about me?
Well,
I just sent out a bunch of fish food packages orders.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you, man, because you do all types of stuff. What's your main type of product? Animal product? Is it dogs, cats?
My main products, I am focusing on fish and reptiles.
But I mean, from what you sell, what do you sell more of? Do you sell more fish or reptile stuff or cat dog?
I sell everything, but like I said, I'm focusing more on fish and reptiles. At this point, I'm selling because I push the fish side of the pet industry is what I'm selling most.
So you're selling mostly fish stuff?
Yeah, because that's how I'm starting. But eventually, as I feel more comfortable with live streams, whether it's been in other people's live streams or whether I'm doing them on my own, until I get more comfortable with that, then I'll start doing more.
So can I ask you this? Do they have dog fam and cat fam I mean, I know they have reptile channels,
Right.
where people live stream for reptiles and stuff like that. Do you go there? Do you go to dog? Do they have dog YouTube? Dog tube? Cat tube?
Yes, they have. They're mostly like dog trainers. Is what I see, but that's probably because I'm focusing more on watching as a dog trainers. And then there's also YouTubers that do stuff with birds, which I watch those too. Focus on birds and that focus on small animals.
Uh-huh.
And and eventually I'm starting with fish stuff, but eventually it's petsetics, it's all animals. So eventually I want to talk about not just the fish stuff, but also like the dog, cat stuff, and all kinds of animal stuff.
Yeah. But you probably have to get on those live streams like you do on the fish, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be weird going to a dog live stream where they're just talking about labradoodles and cockapoos and stuff like that. That'd be weird. Anybody go to dog live streams out there?
They're dude, yes. But I mean the people that go to those live streams that are just focused on dogs or that just focus on reptiles, they could say the same thing about us fish people, right? That we're weird.
Nah, dude, I don't think so. I mean, there are some weirdos out there, in the fish stream.
I'm saying just in general. I'm not saying that they're. I'm not using just in general.
I get what you're saying, but it would just, to me, it would be weird in a live stream and people just showing that. Look at my cockapoo. Look at my cockapoo. My cockapoo, it comes from here. It gets this big. Species spotlight, Doberman Pinscher.
Yeah.
Mutt.
Well, I mean, they just don't showcase their animals. They like cause we talk about fish.
Oh.
Whereas they talk about or whatever is animals that they're focusing on.
It's live up in here.
I know. I see everybody here. Hey, let me ask you, what's your favorite fish you got in your possession at the moment?
That's a good question.
At the moment, probably that's hard because I got two at the moment.
What?
That I got two fish at the moment, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably say the beta fish.
The betas?
Yeah, the betas.
Betas get
all right. So what are the two types? Are they the same or are they different?
They're actually I'm not sure what they are.
I mean, are they like common long tail betas or
they're common. I'm not sure if they're
okay, so they're not no crazy like
one of them I know is called a Galaxy.
Uh-huh.
So that's the one I know that it's a Galaxy. But the other two, I'm not sure what they are.
So you probably really, really busy. Because I know you work in a regular job.
Yeah.
And you're trying to go ahead and get your business popping.
Yeah. Yeah, but I only work at another job during the weekend for the most part.
You only do your job on the weekends?
Yeah.
So primarily you're working on your website?
When I'm off, I'm doing my own business. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is Bob over here?
That takes up. What's up?
Bob's rolling his eyes at Roe. We about to see a fight.
I know. Them people up there in, where is it? Kentucky? They're in Kentucky, right? Or Tennessee? Kentucky seat?
I just know that it seems like Miss Rowe don't play.
I think I don't know. I think Rowe could take her. Take him. I think Rowe could take her.
I think it would be a tie.
Hey, Bobo just bought some parakeets.
Kentucky.
Hey, let me ask everybody a question. Is this sound funny? Is there a speaker going crazy right now? Because I feel like I hear.
Let me meet you first. Testing 1 2. Hello? Hello?
I'm back on there.
Yeah, you're back on.
So every time I talk, I hear some weird feedback. Can everybody else hear that? Tennessee food. Did you you Diego?
Did I what?
You
Not
did?
Diego's.
This is not Diego's.
This is Diego's.
I don't know. Yes, he is
He
Diego.
says audio, but Candy says audio is fine. She probably has a wire in each of our houses. That's why her audio is probably fine.
Okay.
Candy said her audio is fine.
All right, cool. All right, then it's just me.
You can be understood.
So, Rob, you got any questions for Diego?
Yeah, I got a question. Always the question: who's your favorite, me or Aqua?
I love you both equally.
Oh, hold on, wait 1 minute.
You love my content, or you love his content more than me? Which one? That's you can't just
stop. Hold on, Diego, just remember, Diego, who had to make all the phone calls and give out emails. All right, who picks up the phone? Diego, who texts back? Who picks up the phone, bro?
Whose phone works?
Yeah, whose phone be working? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you right.
Well,
so hey, Diego, man, I gotta ask you, man. Look, and if you don't feel like answering this question, I totally understand. But on my live stream, you gave a 40% discount,
bro. Right?
That's nuts. I still like the whole time I was like, 40%. That's a lot. Like, hey, what's up, Ange? So I mean, and you do it pretty much all the time when I see you in live streams. You're giving out discounts. And is that primarily to get people to try your website out, just to come look, get some traffic? I mean, I know you probably have a kind heart, but
to get customers and traffic, yes, and to encourage them to visit my website, and I also try to help out, especially in these times when other places are higher, and just pretty much to help out.
Yeah, because I do know, and I've said this over and over again. Your prices are either pretty much on par with everybody else or below. On top of that, you give some crazy discount, and I'm like, how is people now? How much of a pain is it to run a business like this that you have?
How much of a
pain in the butt?
Pain in the butt? It's hard to say because I enjoy doing it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's just a happy-go-lucky guy, it seems to be.
I like not only do I like the animals and the hobbies. I say hobbies because it's fish, dogs, cats. I guess you could look at every animal as a hobby, right? That's why I say hobbies. Not only do I like the hobbies, but I also love the business aspect of it. So it's like it's like I get 2 in 1. It's a win-win situation for me because I do love animals. I do love the business aspect side of it. I love getting orders. I love selling. I love getting stuff wholesale, selling it, making a profit. I like receiving shipments. I like sending shipments. I just love every aspect.
So, do you ever plan on in the future having a brick and mortar store, or?
I do, yes, but I plan having more like a showroom because I want to be more distributor than a retailer. Not that the retail end of it is bad. I love retail, but at the same time, I also want to be a distributor. Like I want to do both. I'm not sure how hard or easy that will be, but I'm definitely gonna try to do both. So I want like a showroom in the front and like uh, a warehouse, I guess, so to speak, a warehouse where I can breed fish, small animals and birds and stuff like that, and just like distribute them locally. If I can ship them like I can ship fish or plants, then I will. But as far as shipping like small animals and birds, I don't think I'm gonna get into that. At least not right away.
Okay. Have you ever thought about being a third party salesperson with Amazon?
It crossed my mind, but never really give it much thought.
Mm.
Hmm.
Because I know Amazon, they're tearing it up. So if you could piggyback on them, I would just imagine that would be a plus.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, I just never give it much thought. But but
Yeah.
but if I do that, then it's like, and if I understand you correct, then it would be like, yes, it's under the same business, Petsatics, but it'd be like having two different websites, which it's just too time consuming. Because I tried doing that with Danik Get Gills, putting some products and his stuff, but it was just like,
Uh-huh.
but it was just time consuming, and the products that I could put on there, or the fish or the plants, it was like I was going between two websites, and I
Yeah.
was like, this is just too much consuming. I either gotta focus on doing it with Dan or doing it on my own. So I just decided to do it on my own.
I got you. I got you. What's your number one fish product you sell?
Probably Prime.
Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What fish product do you have that you go, I do not know why people do not buy this?
Um.
Like you know it's the bomb, you know it's priced right, but for some reason it's not going nowhere. And you're like, what? Why not? You know, is it lights? Is it
Like
what?
it's like
What?
it's There'll probably a few items API makes
API stuff?
API stuff.
Well, yeah. I'll be honest with you. Other than Malefic,
It's you.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
Your
you.
your funk is you're coming like in and out on my end
Well, I
anyway.
muted him.
It's me. He's over
Oh,
there muting me. He's playing games.
okay.
Well, no, you do have the echo though. It's on you. You got the bug.
No, I can hear it when you talk.
You got the echo.
You got the echo.
That's
You
you.
better go ahead and drink some Melafix.
Whatever, dude. I cleaned my ears today.
It's not your ears, it's your mouth.
No, it's you. Look, we ain't gonna
Stank
start
mouth.
this. We ain't
Echo
gonna start
stank
this. We
mouth.
got a guest. We got a guest on, sir.
Who? Diego?
Yes.
He don't care.
Don't matter. I know you guys. I'm good.
Oh, man,
So,
no,
I'll be right back. I need to
all
get
right,
something. I'll
all
be
right.
right back.
Good to go.
I mean,
I'm gonna
bro,
catch up with the chat real quick because I know a lot of people may have some questions as well. You know, Aqua, he hogs everything, and this thing is going live right now. I think I seen Lefty. If I have not greeted you before, and I have seen you before in this live stream, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. It's the first time seeing you, I think. Uh, we got Madfish Diva. I know I seen her as well. You get your water cow tomorrow there, Raul. Dude, you're still getting that. Oh man, that's funny. Oh man. All right, there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I know I seen Craft Beer Pours in the building. He is also showing some love. Hashtag Fish Fam. That's what's up. Cheers to all. I see. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody. Ozzy's in there. So is Ozzy. There's so many people up in here. There's so many people up in here. We got. I see RLC done lurked up in here. He's at work. Shout out
Man,
to
you
those
better
who are
work.
still working during this nonsense.
I'm still working too.
Yep, everybody's still working. Well, that I know of. Are you mukbanging again, fool?
Yo, this is dinner time for me, man.
It's true. It's true. Hey, hopefully we get some people over in that community.
What community?
The mukbanging community. Long as you don't, if you start smacking, that's when we got problems.
No, I don't smack.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't even
yeah,
like talking with new food in my mouth.
yeah.
The guy I work with, he smacked. And he got false teeth. He got dentures, but they're kind of big, so it's kind of like.
Miss Maria's in the building. What up?
So
Multi-Tank in the building. He says,
yeah.
Bob 93 Aquatics, how much do you think I should sell my assorted endlers 5-pack for? Now, depending on assorted, because a lot of people look at assorted differently. Unless it's like strands of different ones put together. Is it mutt ones? Like, is it feeder ones? I don't like assorted.
How many males? How many females?
Yeah, like it's kind of that's a good question though. But like
5. Okay, all right, Diego. Let's ask Diego.
Yeah,
how
that's
much
a good
would
question.
you sell 5 assorted guppies, mixed guppies?
5.
So are they mutt guppies or are they just different types of guppies altogether?
If they're just muck guppies, then they're pretty cheap even at wholesale.
Mm-hmm.
So probably depending on where you get them from and how much you get them for. Like with me, I know I could probably do 5 for 5 if muck guppies was the case.
A dog hair for each one.
Yeah. Now if it's like Rob said, whether it's I never heard of like three females or 2 males, but in that case, if it's that and it's just one strain, then the value is gonna go a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit higher.
But then you gotta take into consideration, if you got these 5 guppies that you're paying, very little for, the shipping is probably 4 times the cost.
That could be it.
So it's like, that's a hard one, Chris. That's a hard one, man.
But that's why like with plans, yes, I want to make that sale, but I always suggest that if they buy more plans in their order, then it's not going to seem like you're paying $30 shipping for one plant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could be paying that same shipping $30 for 10, 15 plants.
Do you ship out of state?
I do. I ship nationwide.
Out of country?
Not as of yet, no.
Oh, okay. All right. So what's the difficulty in shipping to, let's say, Hawaii? Is it any more difficult? Is it any more expensive? How's that all work? How do they factor in shipping when you're getting a product? You know what I mean? Is it all different? I mean, I'm sure there's different options.
Yeah,
How do you factor in?
all carriers are pretty much different. Like the last thing I knew about UPS was that they did both dimensions of the box and weight. Whereas I think the regular post office does by weight.
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends on the carrier. Now I can ship to Hawaii, but because it's a longer distance, it's just gonna be that much more. So the customer in Hawaii, he has to decide if it's gonna be worth it for him or not, or her. So same thing. I've shipped a couple of products to Canada, where the shipping was just like, and it was just pretty much like across the border, which was probably like $30 just in shipping alone. So it just depends on the customer if they're willing to pay that much money for their products.
So speaking of shipping, and this right now with everything going on, are you doing more business, the same business, or less? I mean, like I said, if any of these questions you feel like, yeah, it's none of your business, shut up, man, then let me know. But I'm figuring a lot of people are ordering.
Right. Well, I noticed a decrease in orders, and I think that's for two main reasons. One, people, and this is just my opinion, what I think. I have no facts on this or anything like that. But what I think is that people are ordering less because one, they're afraid to contract something from the shipment,
Mm-hmm.
and because it's taking longer, shipments are delayed, and people don't want to wait a week and a half to 2-3 weeks. So they're just not ordering because they, one, it takes too long, and two, they may be afraid of getting something from the package.
Do you think people are afraid of spending money on stuff like fish stuff when they don't know if they might get laid off or when jobs are going to open back up and the economy is going to be start going again?
I think that's a big factor as well. Yes.
Yeah, I this stuff I need to get, but I'm afraid to get it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
No,
a big
this is
factor.
the first time. What's that?
Can I get a question then, sir? Okay. Thank you.
Look, there's a lot of fire in there with that voice.
That was the
There's
calmest
a
I've
lot of
ever said
hostility in
anything.
that phrase.
That was the calmest I've ever said anything. Are you going to do the Rachel O'Leary challenge? Escaping a tank from scratch, from everything from scratch? I know you heard that challenge is going around.
Me?
Who's talking to?
That's Alex. Yes, you, Diego. You going to do it?
I still have to. I don't think I'm going to do it.
You don't want to do it?
Maybe from scratch. I don't have the space to put up another tank at this point. Otherwise, I probably would.
Now we know as all fish keepers, we have every single aquascaping material in our house, around our house,
Right.
that we can do a simple tank up. We don't have to set it up. We don't have to put water in and get it going, but just to set it up is nice to put it in there.
Right, but you said from scratch, meaning
Yeah.
I have to get the tank which I don't have. I have to get the gravel which I don't have. I mean, I got filters and stuff like that, and do I have space to set up a completely new tank?
It could be a $5.
You need to get rid of that king size bag. That's what you do.
Now, if I was rescaping an existing one, that I could do.
You said you were about to get 3 100, didn't he, Aqua?
That's what I heard. 3 110s and a
I thought
20.
they were 120s.
You guys misunderstood.
He said he was getting 3 110-gallon tanks and a 20.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
You guys misunderstood.
No, we heard it.
Nope.
Hey, I never ate risotto until today.
You never have risotto until today, fool?
It tastes like cheesy, mushy rice.
Yeah.
It was alright though, but
Put some hot sauce on it, be alright.
Anyway, so what they say, fuck, just yeah. I'm hungry as hell. I haven't eaten nothing all day.
It's actually stuff around your fish room that you have, because all of us, we have stuff around here. You have some stuff that you've taken out of a tank and you're like, I don't need that no more.
Right.
Or you have some substrate just laying around.
So does that?
You don't need that no more.
Does that include? Would rescaping an existing one count, regardless of no? See,
a fresh tank. Everything around your fish room that is on the floor. She made it as if it was on the floor.
It's laying around in the closet.
On the floor, yeah. And then even the stuff that she has in bags, she didn't even touch. It had to be an open bag.
You know what? No lie. I got 240 breeders with all the stuff laying in there empty since I moved in.
You just you make my stomach turn when you say you got empty tanks that large and they empty. Freshwater only. No, she's had people actually do saltwater. She's done 2 live streams earlier today because one of them got interrupted. But she actually had saltwater people do it on the saltwater side too. So she's wanting everyone to participate. Like anyone can.
What if I do a mud tank where it's just mud and just
mud,
dirt and water? Like if it was a puddle in the parking lot. There be fish that be living in there.
No. You have a better chance of putting some water in a bucket and winning.
Oh, well, so what do you have to do? You have to send it in or make a video? What do you got to do?
Make a video and then send it to her.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like you gotta tag her in it on your Instagram or even on do a YouTube video about it.
Word. Oh, she's about to get 14 million damn videos.
She's about to get a lot of videos.
Yeah.
Probably videos that don't even pertain to what she is challenging people to.
So Diego, how long you had your business up and running?
That's a good question.
When I started with the website, because I've actually had a pet store when I was 20 years old, an actual pet store.
Oh yeah, what was it called?
At that time, it was called Pet City.
Pet City.
Pet City.
Okay.
Yeah. And so my dad was helping me with a rent. I actually managed the pet store. And when he decided to go out of business, I'm like, hey, I would like to give it a try opening my own pet store. Let's work a deal. Let me get your stuff and work a deal. He's like, fine. And we worked the deal. Just take my stuff. I don't want to deal with throwing it in the garbage. Just do whatever you want with it and pay me as you go, right? So that way he didn't have to deal with all his inventory and all his shelves and stuff like that. So I took everything. Whatever I didn't want, I threw away. Whatever I was going to use, I kept. So I did that. I started putting my store together, and my dad was helping me with the rent. But because of that, I don't know if my dad was close to retiring or was in his first couple of years of retirement, so he could no longer help me. So I had to close down. And between then and 6 years ago, I tried like many other different jobs, many other different businesses, but I always had the pet business in the back burner. So like 6 years ago, I said, you know what? I've always thought of the pet business. It's something I love. It's something I know I want to do for the rest of my life. So I'm not necessarily gonna try opening another brick and mortar store as of yet. So I'm gonna go online. And my friend, which he has a business doing websites and all that, he helped me get started, set up the website. And at first the format was on WordPress, which I'm sorry to say, but I don't use this word, but I hate WordPress.
Hold up, stop. You just say, hold up, hate.
Which
is that the worst?
Which, like I said, I never use.
Do you have a foul mouth?
I never use that word. No, not at all.
You don't have a foul mouth, because I know while we was backstage, we dropped a couple of choice words, and you didn't bat an eye, and I'm thinking, okay. He said, excuse my language, hate. All right, go ahead. I just that was out of a TV show. But go ahead.
No problem. But
Diego, in your opinion, what is the best tank size? Everyone in here is saying a 40 breeder.
The best tank size, I would say, depends what you're gonna use it for. Is it just
make up something? It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Use imagination. For a stingray, 40 breeder, little baby stingray.
Are they saying for a stingray?
No. Just in general.
Just in general.
Oh, just in general. The best one. I've always liked the 55s.
The 55.
Yeah, Aqua loves 55.
Yeah, I like 40s too. I mean, 40s is my favorite, but 55, 180. Rob's, man, who
This
got
cool,
180
right?
laying
This
around?
cool, right? Come on, man.
Dang. Don't make me have to say some choice words. Diego gonna blush. Diego just gonna get.
Excuse his language.
Ooh. Nom 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 nom.
In case that one doesn't.
No, I like 40s. I like 40s. All right, so you started up the business. Obviously, that things happen, and you decided you're gonna do the online thing. What's the hardest part about starting up an online business?
The hardest part about starting an online business is starting up an online business.
Actually getting it going, huh?
Exactly. Just doing it and get it going. No procrastination. If you're gonna do something, just I'm not saying don't think about it, but don't think about it too long. Which is what I did. I thought about it too long, so I guess I would say that'd be the hardest part, thinking about it too long.
Okay, so what about the fact, like what if somebody ordered, right? Because you got to take this to the post office yourself, each package, right? You got
Right.
a box and package. So what if somebody ordered 8-ounce bottle of Prime?
8-ounce bottle Prime.
How do you muster up enough energy, mental, physical, and emotional, to go all the way to the post office for one bottle of Prime? You know what I mean? You're like, God,
who does that?
I'm just asking. I don't know. Like, I would imagine it's a lot of self-discipline involved.
For a 1-ounce bottle of Prime that costs $5, is anybody gonna be willing to pay $10 for shipping and handling? I guess as long as I get my profit and I don't have to pay for shipping, I guess I have no problem with it.
Yeah, but I mean, I bet there's been some orders that were really low, and you're like, man, I do not feel I ain't even really making no money on this. I done gave out a 40% discount on Aquafunk's channel. I think I owe this guy money at this point. I gotta go over. You know what I mean? It's got to be like a lot of self-discipline involved.
Yeah, I'm not saying that business people don't have those times and days when they feel that way. I've had them myself. I'll be honest, I had them myself. But I guess at the end of the day, it just comes down to doing what you love, I guess.
I would use all my product before I would sell it.
You what?
I would use all my product before I sell it. I'd be like, oh man, I need fish food. Let me go get this real quick. And I wouldn't even be able to sell stuff because I'd be using all the fish food and stuff.
Oh yeah, he like
getting jars half empty. I'm like, oh my bad, I sent the wrong one. Send it back. My bad, I'll send you another one.
You ever had your merchandise? You ever
like, if you in a hair salon and you go get some little gel for somebody, you using a product and you accidentally send it to someone. It happened probably.
Okay, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Are you saying?
I think what he's saying, Diego. I think what he's saying is, do you ever sit around and be like, man, I don't feel like going to the store. I'm just gonna open up this. So now you using up all your profits on your own tanks. I mean, is that? I know it'd be a thing for me.
I use the stuff that I get that are intended for me to resell.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna use them because if I even if I go to Petco where I work and get my discount, yes, it's a good discount. I'm not saying that, but I get stuff for wholesale, so I don't mind grabbing something from my basement and just opening it and using it up.
I would be out of business.
I'll just be broke.
I would be broke.
But the trick is that you, business wise, that you write it off as a tax.
Oh, hey, Ain't nobody from the IRS here, are there? Nobody IRS watching?
No, it's a normal business practice.
I think they closed.
Yeah, at a
Everything's
pet
closed right
store.
now.
It's a normal business practice. Stuff that you buy that you use is a legitimate tax write-off.
Like, what, you be putting your car note on there? Your car payment? I gotta take my car to drive to the post office, so write off.
Believe it or not, gas is a tax write-off for business.
Yeah.
But
How much?
but only a certain percentage.
That's what I'm saying. How much of your life you writing off? Your regular life you writing off? Right
whatever the law allows.
Food. Hey, you need you be finding stuff out the garbage. Hey, you using that receipt? Let me get that receipt real fast. Thank you. Did you pay cash for it? Thank you. Yeah, I need that receipt. Be digging around Home Depot garbage can.
Now, see,
you pay
that's
cash.
You
pay cash.
The business aspect is always keeping so much paperwork. That would all that clutterness, having to keep all your receipts and all that. I don't know.
Well, you keep your receipts for, I believe, one reason in my experience. That yes, you're gonna have everything written down in your books, in your like Intuit programs and stuff like that. But I believe that you keep your receipts just in case you get audited.
Yeah,
to show them that it's you're not just writing stuff in your books because you can.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I had McDonald's. That's a business. I had a business meeting at McDonald's.
A business lunch at McDonald's.
I got some rally fries. I got the big rally fries. I got a business
trip to Hawaii for a business trip too. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to see what they had out there.
Actually, the tickets that I bought for a Coachella, that's a tax write-off.
Oh, this dude, you going arrested. You going straight to the hoose cow, buddy.
It's a legitimate tax write-off because I went to network with other businesses.
And a certified interviewer. Yeah, certified something.
Anybody? Hey, you know what? Anybody in the chat got any questions? What is that? What is it? I don't even want to know what that is. What was that? Put that back.
What's
that what I thought it was? Whoever there was a comment. It was some people's. Yeah, what is that?
It's a wiener dog, a dachshund, right?
It's a wiener dog. Okay.
Yeah, and
I was like,
yeah,
oh,
it got some chinchilla on. It got some chinchilla on. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I don't know what it is. I see it real fast. I'll be like, that is inappropriate.
I thought it was a smell at first.
You don't even want to know what I thought it was. Muppet, I love your stuff, man. Keep it. No disrespect, Muppet. When I looked at it, something else came to mind. I'm just saying.
For anyone in the chat, because Aqua has been firing off left and right with some great questions. That's what Wyoming
and bananas. Yeah, pretty much Wyoming. That's exactly what I thought.
When is he going home? I don't know.
Well, who's going home? I am home. When you coming home?
Oh, no.
So, yeah, does anybody have any questions? I can't
any more questions because Aqua has been going left and right with some questions. Oh my goodness. He needs one, fool.
What? Please, what? What's he need? Yeah, you need to be careful what you ask me because I answer.
A 40 breeder, fool.
You need a 40 breeder? They got them for $1 a gallon.
$200 for the 40. $200 for the 40, and you ain't getting nothing else. Just the tank.
You don't even get the silicone that holds it together.
Nope. You don't
pieces of glass.
You just get the glass.
5 pieces of glasses and 2 frames in a box this big. It'd be long as this big. Is Aquashella happening this year in Chicago?
That's what I asked Diego, because he's in Chicago, so I figured he would kind of know, but he doesn't know either. So where's Candy? If she's here, she knows. Favorite fish? Diego said beta or beta. What you say, fool?
Honestly, right now it's this thread Finnacara, man. This thread Finnacara.
He or she is pretty nice. Hold on, let me go ahead and get you solo dolo. Wow.
Come here. This thread Finnacara been. Hey, look at you, hungry bastards. Look, that thread Finnacara or Geophagus hecali right now is my favorite. Look at it. It's that one right there, guys. That one. Hey, Babo, are you in here? Does that look like a Cara or a Berliezes?
Babo's here. Candy, Miss Candy. The question is Aquafella on in Chicago? Did I hear that Dallas was canceled?
Somebody hacked Dallas?
He said a car, fool.
Because what? No, I'm talking about this one. Hold on, wait. Come on. Because I think it's a Cara, a thread Finnacara too, but it was marked a Brilliensis. And when I looked online, they did look similar when they were young.
He's showing
but
off.
It looks like
that
say what?
Tank right there. That has to be my favorite tank. That's the favorite tank of all, but I like the chocolate cichlid of all of your fish.
Hey Diego, what's your dream fish? One day you're gonna have it. When you hit it big.
He wants an Arapaima.
Arapaima?
Yep.
Arapaima, put a saddle on it and ride it around a pool.
I believe I already had my dream fish.
Beta?
Angelfish.
Huh?
Yeah, buddy.
Don't hype him up. Here you
buddy.
go. Here you go.
I love the angels even way before I met Funk.
Hold on, wait. What's that saying? Do you only keep
breeding strands / varieties of angels, or do you have wild strands of Funk and the hecali other deals? Beautiful.
Actually, I have kept wild autumns. All basically, I've had, as far as angels go, I've had a bunch of wilds. I've had Peruvians, autumns, Leopoldi, wild Manchapuchus. I'm saying it wrong. Red shoulders. I've had a bunch of different strains, but because I'm living in an apartment right now, I kind of had to give a whole bunch of fish up to keep the fish that I wanted to. So I don't have any of those really specific strains anymore. What I have now is fish that are very striking in color and health and all that. So yeah, unfortunately, because I'm in an apartment now, I had to cut way back, and the direction of my channel has had to change from being an angelfish breeder, angelfish collector, to a YouTuber that is more relatable to fish keepers in an apartment that they pretty much all they have access to or money for are fish that are readily available. So that's why I keep the fish I keep, because of the audience that I'm trying to capture. Oh, now you just making up names. Machu Picchu? I know I'm making it up names. Listen, man. Listen, hold up, Lefty. If you've been watching me long enough, you know I cannot pronounce nothing. Nothing.
None. Autumns are awesome.
Yeah, I would love Angels are large. Well, yeah, you know, I would love to go back to just keep collecting different strains, wild and more exotic, domestic. But like I said, my channel is I started out my channel to be more of a relatable to the average Joe, and the average Joe don't have $75 for an Ultim. So I went with fish that people can find readily, and that's why I keep what I keep. Who lives? They say they live in an apartment too.
Yeah, and it's really hard to get the tank you really want.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I keep what I keep, and that's me. What about you, Rob?
My dream
What's
fish?
your favorite fish you keep right now?
So my dream fish or favorite fish?
Favorite fish is the question.
You know, it's my polar blues.
Yeah. What about Draco?
My convict of all sources, like if they're hybrids, if they're anything. So convicts in a sense, but my polar blues are my favorite.
Draco looking like this now.
Right, bro. Like it doesn't get any crazy. This fish. Yeah, an apartment. Yeah, it narrows it down a lot to what you can actually.
Here's the thing: apartment living may narrow your availability or may narrow the amount, but what you can do is be very specific on what you do have. You know what I'm saying? You may not be able to have as many, but you could do that 1 or 2 or 3 different types of tank and or fish or species, and just really dig deep into that species. So it's all in the way you look at. No, what about Draco? He heard that.
And it's a
so
she.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It's a she.
Draco.
Asian arowana is a true dream fish for a lot of fish keepers because just the way they look.
I don't think that's it at all. I think it's a dream fish because you can't have it.
That too, and the hypeness about them. Yeah, just you can't have it.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the silver body wise, I think the silver arowana is more unique. Has a more unique body. But nobody cares about it because you can get them for $200 almost anywhere. You know, 75.
I like the Jardines because they're short body. To me,
but they're not illegal, so they're not as sought after. But the ones that are illegal are the ones that people are wanting more of because they're taboo. You know, people want what they can't have. You know how it is.
Yeah, that's true.
You selling some underground fish over there, Diego?
Yeah, you breeding.
He didn't say no. He didn't say no.
Over there.
I said no.
I didn't hear you. I heard you say shh. That's what I heard.
Said double gibberish.
I said hit me up offline.
Can I get 40% off of that too?
That's only 25.5% off.
Oh, okay. My dream fish.
Because they're hard to come by.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody have any questions before we leave? Hey, y'all need to go ahead and subscribe to Diego, and you need to give that man a chance to impress you. I say that all the time. You know what I mean? If you got something to buy, you know what I mean, and you have your preferred online outlet, I get it. But go check it out. You know, you got anything going on right now as far as promos right now, Diego, or is it what you got?
Well, I did tell Rob that I was gonna have a promo code, 25% off, but I will do 40% off. The promo code is Rob9340, all capital letters.
Now I see how he feels when he said he has to like owe him, because like that's a lot.
That's a lot. So listen, just give the man a chance to impress you. He's one of us. He's a fish keeper. He's a fish tuber. He's grinding just like all of us. You know, So y'all give them a chance. You know, I've gotten stuff from them, and it always came timely and it came nicely packed. In fact, we got something going on pretty soon. You know what I mean? So watch out for that.
$50
Yeah.
piece.
Huh?
$50 per fish over there for our U.S. natives.
Oh, I be getting them out of these little ponds over here.
Man, well, you got all of that. We don't really have that like the means you do. You have every species. We only have the U.S. natives of Indiana. You know, we ain't got all kinds of other stuff. But man, $50 a piece. Whew.
Hey, what we looking like on lights? What we looking like on lights?
I'm not sure. But I'm not going to take too much of everyone's time. Diego, thank you so much, man. It was an honor to have you on. Aqua, do you have anything to say to people?
What'd you say, Diego?
I said, thanks for having me.
No problem, brother. No problem. It took a little while. Rob figured it out. It was all Rob's fault. All Rob's fault. Hey, everybody, just to let you guys know, Diego was supposed to be on 2 weeks ago. But Rob don't know how to give people the right phone numbers to contact them back, acting like somebody else ain't contacting him.
I gave him the right number. It's just even my father said you got to delete the whole contact and able for me to send messages. So I wasn't getting messages from a few people.
At any rate, it's Rob's fault.
It was my
fault.
Straight
out. Period. You know, it's Rob's fault.
It was my fault.
At any rate.
Go check out Diego's website. See if there's something that you might like. Treat yourself. 40% off. Now's the time. You know what I mean? At petexotic.com. I'm sure Candy been throwing it and all the other moderators been putting it up there. And don't forget, leave a like and go check out Rob 93's playlist. Let that sucker run. Let it roll. That's all I got.
Word. You got anything, Petzotics?
I was just gonna say about that promo code. It will be active after the live stream, and it will be good only for 24 hours.
Nice.
24 hours. Y'all can't mess around with that 24 hours. All right?
I've never had a promo code with my name in it. That's the first.
So give it about 5 or 10 minutes so Diego can hook it up. It's only good for 24 hours. Don't pay your rent. Don't pay your electric bill. Don't pay your car note. None of that. Buy some stuff for 40% off.
Much love, party people. We love y'all. Sending y'all over to SC Aquatics, right? Is he going live? Much love to y'all. See y'all next week. Stay safe, y'all.